What's up guys, Karataka here, and today I'm here with another Digimon deck profile. Today we'll be going over a deck profile for Shoutmon, Digi-Xros version for the Digimon card game from BT10. So the Shoutmon deck is a lot different from the original BT5 version now. I think there's like nothing in common now except for maybe a tamer or two. But yeah, anyway, let's get right into the deck. So first off, let's go on with the level 2s, the Tamas. We're running 4 Pikmons just because this is a Cross-Heart trait card, and so all your rookies can Digivolve on top of this. It's the most important thing. And when this card attacks, if you have a Cross-Heart Digimon, you get draw 1. So you can pick up your combo pieces and whatnot, which is pretty good. Next, for the level 5s, this deck actually doesn't run any level 6s because your Shoutmon X5 acts as the level 6. So this card is very simple. It has security check +1, it's a blocker, and it has Material Save 3, which is when this card dies, you can put 3 of its evolution sources under one of your tamers. And then, yeah, so the Digi-Xros requirements are Shoutmon, Ballistamon, Dorudumon, Starmons, and Sparrowmon. So if you have all 5, you can play this for free, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. It takes a little bit of building, but then you'll be able to do it pretty much all the time late game. So it's pretty good. All right, next we are running 4 of the Shoutmon X4s. So these are the Shoutmons from the rare versions, and it has Material Save 2. On play, draw 2, and at the end of attack, you can put all of this card's materials under one of your tamers, and then make one of your tamers active again. So mainly you're just here for the draw 2 so that you can go into more combo pieces, and the Material Save 2 also helps. But yeah, those are kind of the bigger monsters of the deck. Next, for the small boys, and 9k for 8k for a level 4 is pretty good, so he's not bad. Next, we're running 3 of the Shoutmon King version. This is a very versatile card in my opinion. You can get last hits off with this in conjunction with the regular Shoutmon from the set, and you can also use it to retrieve your cards with Digi-Xros requirements. So overall, I think Shoutmon King version is a pretty nifty card to play. He himself has the Digi-Xros requirement of just any card with Cross-Heart, so you can play this for free if you do meet its requirements. Most of the time, you'll be using it in conjunction with the Shoutmon from this new set. Gives it Rush, so you can attack on play. So yeah, pretty good. Next, for the level 4s, we're running 4 Dorudumon. On play, if you have a Cross-Heart Digimon or Tamer, then until end of turn, you can give one of your opponent's Digimon -3000, and it also has the ability to save. So when this card dies, you can put this under one of your tamers, so you can reuse it for later on. You'll see what it does. But the use of save is a bit later in this deck. It's a new mechanic. It's pretty interesting. Next, we are running 4 Ballistamon. This is the blocker of the deck. If you have a Cross-Heart or a tamer or Digimon with Cross-Heart on the field, that's not this one. So all of them require you to have another Digimon or tamer that's not this card in order for them to proc their effects. And then you get a blocker. It's only a 4k, but it's better than nothing. And its inherent skill gives you piercing, which is pretty good. Next, for the level 3s, we are running 4 Shoutmon. So on play, you can look at the top 3 and grab a Cross-Heart Digimon or Tamer to your hand, and then it has save. So all of these will have save now. All the materials for your Shoutmon X5s and 4s. So save. You want to save these guys so that you can use them for Digi-Crossing later on. Alright, next we are running 4 Sparrowmon. So Sparrowmon is here. It acts as a kind of a mini beater. It's only 2k, but if you have a Cross-Heart Tamer, it gets plus 3k, so it's a 5k. It also has a use for a Twilight build, but right now we're just using it mainly for the Cross Heart build, so we're not going to talk about the other stuff. And the hair skill, it gives you reboot, so your Shoutmon X5 gets to the blocking becomes useful even after you attack with it. So yeah, pretty good. Next, for the last level 3s we are running 4 Starmons. So this just has save, but it's got arguably the best inherent skill, one of the best inherent skills. If you're Shoutmon and you're attacking, you get a draw 1. So this really helps you go into your cross heart pieces. So it's very good, very important. Now let's move on to Tamers. There's a lot of Tamers in this deck because Tamers is actually very, very useful. Ring Taichi's just because if you do manage to meet all the requirements, you will have 4 underneath it and you'll be able to get extra security check. So you'll be attacking for 3, which is pretty tasty. Next, we're running 4 Daikis. Daiki on play helps you search. Oh, the Taichi is also here to help you reset your memory. The Daiki is here to help you search for cross hearts, and it helps you. His second effect helps you Digi-Xros, and yeah, mostly it's important for that. Next, 4 Akaris. So Akari is here. On play, you can play a Dorurumon from your Tamer or your hand for free. And then the other ability is whenever a cross heart Digimon is placed, you can rest this Digimon to get a draw 1. So very good for, again, digging into your combo pieces. And it's important that you have red and yellow Tamers on the field for reasons we'll explain later on. Last but not least, we are running the Green Boy. This is something Tsurugi Shiro, I think her name is Jiro. So its ability is on play. You can play a Ballistamon from your hand or Tamer, from underneath your Tamer for free. And then the other ability is whenever your Cross Heart Digimon is placed, you can rest the Tamer to get 1 memory. So it's very good to help you get some extra memory. And if you have, you're going to have a lot of these on the field, so that you can keep getting pluses off them. And this pretty much just helps you reduce costs for your plays. Next, we are running 2 of the options for Shoutmon X5. This one just activates. You can use one of the abilities, and if you have a Shoutmon X5, you can use all of them. It's to get 1 security check and to draw 2, so pretty good. Even if you don't have the Shoutmon, you can still use this to just draw 2, which is pretty good. And last but not least, for the rest of the deck, for the last card of the deck, we are going to be running 3 Sunrise Buster. So it's a 5 cost to play, but hear me out. And you do need yellow and red requirements on the field. So it's not too hard because we do have our Tamas are yellow, and we are running a lot of red Tamers and red Digimon in general. So meeting requirement is not hard. If your opponent attacks into this, you can use this for free. So his ability is you can play a red or yellow Tamer from your hand for free without paying the cost. That's the same thing. Playing it for free, you can play it for free. And then the second ability is for each of your red or yellow Tamers, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3,000 power. So potentially you can use this to just pop one of your opponent's Digimon, as well as getting a free Tamer on play, which is pretty good. Because if you're playing a Tamer from your hand already, it's already 3 costs. So you're doing the DP deduction for pretty much 2 costs, which is pretty valued. So I think this card is very, very good in this deck. And most of the time when you are playing a Tamer, if you're playing Akari, for example, you're also playing a Dorurumon for free. So this is valued at 4 costs. So you're pretty much playing these with this, which is pretty good. Of course, if you play this from your hand, you can get this for free anyway. But yeah, I think Sunrise Buster has a lot of utility in this deck. And yeah, I think some builds will prefer running more of the Hero of the Skies more than the Sunrise Buster. And some people actually don't prefer running the King mode, but I quite like the King mode just for cheese plays. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this deck. Yeah, I obviously the deck doesn't really use Blitz anymore. I wish it did have Blitz because it would make playing the deck a bit easier. But if you do manage to reduce all the costs, you can play this for pretty much free. So then you're pretty much blitzing since it has the haste. So that I think haste is kind of a bit more important than the. When I say haste, I mean rush. It is a bit more important for this particular build. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this deck. It's a very, very fun deck to play, and it's not that expensive. Even the king versions are very cheap. This is like one of the cheapest secrets we've had in a while. I guess Creepmon is also pretty cheap. So, but yeah, it's around the same level. I guess it's because this card doesn't have that much utility yet, but I'm definitely gonna keep a bunch just because when they do release more support for Digi-Crossing, then he'll come in handy. But that's pretty much it for this deck, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Cardtaku. If you guys want to support the channel, feel free to use affiliate links down below. And I'll be doing a Sakuyamon deck and a Decker Greymon deck, as well as a updated Jesmon deck pretty soon. I think I'll be working on Genkumon as well. But I've been very, very busy with work recently, so I haven't had too much time to play test. But I'll be trying my best. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Cardtaku, and I'll see you guys next time.